Hi, my name is Javon, and I want to tell you a little bit about my story. So, I grew up in a low-income neighborhood in Pontiac, Michigan, just north of Detroit. My mom worked in the public schools that I went to and taught me and my brothers that education is very valuable. Though my family wasn't well off, I had a lot of opportunities growing up. I went to a private college prep high school and made friends from all over the world. I then went to college, and long story short, found out that I love working with people and wanted to fix the injustices in the world, but didn't know how. I decided to become a teacher after I did a service year with City Year. My service year in Cleveland, Ohio began as a way for me to give back to the community where I spent the past 5 years getting my degree. It had become a second home, and I'd liked the idea that I'd work in an urban school because I grew up in a similar demographic dealing with the hardships of gang violence, drugs, and poverty, and I thought I'd be able to connect with my students. I found out that I had just as much to learn as anybody else. Even though I grew up in a similar neighborhood as most of my students, no two people's experiences are exactly the same. I couldn't build strong connections with all of my students, but I did connect with a lot of them, and by the end, I think they all knew that I had their back. I advocated for my students before teachers and administrators. I was able to spend time with them, learn about them, and put their interests first. I was there fully to support them and their education. Growing up, I had a great support system, including friends, family members, and teachers. Many of my students didn't have these same supports. We need teachers that are dedicated to give love and support to their students and believe in their potential, no matter what. I want to be a teacher to be that support, to listen to my students and help them know that somebody hears them and cares.